I swear I'm a film critic. Hello, movie people! Welcome to a new episode of the Cineguy. I'm your host, Steven Angulo. Let's talk film. Oh man, it's really bright in here. I can't see. Oh, I guess you can say I'm blinded by the light. Yeah, not my best introduction. But yeah, I just saw the film Blinded by the Light, and I gotta say, guys, this was something else. This film is now officially the feel-good movie of the year. It is a delightful coming-of-age story marking how inspiration can become a major part of our lives. I mean, it was all about trying to find yourself and not being what others want you to be. I don't have any examples because everybody, appreciates me and supports me. Moving on. Yeah, and the way it works, it works amazingly with the themes of family, growing up, and doing what you love, especially when it comes to love having an inspiration that really speaks to you personally. Like me, I don't know, I guess you can say I'm inspired by Star Wars or Christopher Nolan or Steven Spielberg, one of the top best film directors, and they're the reason why I love movies so much. In fact, go watch Tenet when it comes out in theaters next year to support Chris Nolan as a thank you for creating Cineguy. There we go. So yeah, for those who don't know, the movie's about a young teenage Pakistani Muslim named Javed Khan who lives in England in a little town, and he feels trapped in his overly traditional home. His father is those fathers that are very overbearing and want you to be something you don't want to be. Yeah, that's pretty much what his dad's like. I mean, because Javed wants to be a writer, and this dude is very aspiring. He writes poems, he writes essays. This guy, he knows the power of words, and he understands that completely well. But of course, it goes against the wishes of his father, so he's struggling between living in a type of prison called your family home, and trying to be free. Now he does get that taste of freedom when he first listens to a tape of Bruce Springsteen. Yes, he enjoys the music of The Boss. Now me, I'm not really a big Bruce Springsteen fan. No, I'm more of a Queen and Linkin Park, Imagine Dragons kind of guy. I should probably give Springsteen a little listen to. I mean, when I saw Rocket Man, I started to appreciate Elton John's music. I really like I'm Still Standing. That is such a fun song. And no, I did not start liking it after hearing Taron Egerton sing it in the movie Sing. So, no, a cartoon gorilla did not, make me like this song. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, once you start listening to the music, I feel it's speaking to him. It's Bruce understands what he's going through, struggling with a rough household and a rough environment. My favorite sequence was when the song Promised Land started playing and Javed is just walking at night, feeling every word strike him. You see the words appearing in the sky, on the walls. It's he's having his that's his coming of age right there, right? Bruce is talking to him. It's not just a song, it's a parable now. It is, it is what defines Javed in his life. It's a cry to get out of this hell that he's living in. And I'm sure you can agree that from that moment, Javed ain't a boy no more. He's now a man. See what I did there? It's a play on words with the... Never mind. So yeah, it is amazing how the music in this film is utilized. It's not like Rocket Man, where it's a musical, and Taron is just, singing songs and doing dance numbers while, showing us his life story. Although I feel it would have worked that way. Javed and his friends singing Springsteen while doing dance numbers. Well, in a way, that actually did happen. In one scene, Javed and his friend Roops sneak into the school radio station and play Born to Run, to which they start singing along while running across the town with Javed's girlfriend Eliza, and they start dancing with street performers. It was fun. It was free. I want to do that. I want to dance with street performers and just have fun. Street performers. I said street performers. Street performers. I can't talk today. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, I want to dance. I want to dance with people on the street and have fun. I mean, I know it's not like as lively as like that dance sequence in the movie Clerks 2, where like Rosario Dawson and a bunch of like people and a nun are dancing outside the burger joint while ABC is playing. That doesn't really happen. This is more like realistic and lively. That's for sure. Oh man, I will say this though. It's a good thing that they didn't do some Bollywood dance number. Otherwise, this would just be a less depressing Slumdog Millionaire. Also, that would be very culturally offensive. I mean, then again, the director is an Indian woman, so that's why she knew. Nope, no Bollywood dance number. All right, we're not gonna follow the footsteps of a white British guy like Danny Boyle and do a Bollywood number just because it's a full-on Middle Eastern cast. Oh boy. Oh yeah, did I mention the girlfriend? So yeah, Javed does fall for a student activist named Eliza and actually serenades her with a Springsteen song while working with his friend Matt at a flea market. And to make matters for another dance number, Matt's father is actually a big Springsteen fan as well. And he starts singing along and makes everybody dance in the flea market. So now it's just a big party. It's a lot of fun. Like, I don't get why that just can't happen more in public. Like, have a mass sing along, dance with the people. Like, I know flash mobs and stuff like that, street performers, but you don't see that often. Like, I want to be a part of that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Then again, I live in Boston. All we get is crazy, angry street preachers and revolutionary soldier reenactments. Yeah, come to Boston to see what I mean. So yeah. So man, I wish my friends' dads were could serve him as my wingman. Then again, if I want to look for a girl, I have to serenade her with either Queen or Hamilton songs. That's gonna be an interesting story to tell. Daddy, how did you meet Mommy? Oh, simple. I sang The Room Where It Happens, and she loved it. If that ends up being my life story, I will welcome it with open arms. Yes, ladies, if you want me to sing Hamilton to you in order to make you fall in love with me, I will gladly do so. In fact, just to sing it in general, like, hey, I will go to wherever you are and sing Washington by your side, and there we go. We'll see we form a connection right there. So yeah, it was nice to see this young boy's journey through the music of the boss, but does that mean his life is easier now? Like, this is inspiration, like, fix all of his, his flaws in his life? Well, even feel-good movies need an antagonist. In this one, it's Malik. No, it's not some evil Homeland like villain to fill up the stereotype of terrorists. No, not at all. He is Javed's father, a very traditional Pakistani man. Now, he believes in hard work and dedication in order to survive in this world. Like, he wants Javed to be successful, but not on his own terms. He wants him, to be what his father wants him to be. So, in other words, he's pretty much every Hispanic father there is. Well, not my dad. He actually supports me. I mean, if he was that controlling, I'd probably be like a pastor or something. I don't know. I've had some strange choice of what I want to do. Like, I've gone from dentist to comedian to filmmaker, and all he's ever said to me was, whatever makes you happy, son. Thanks, Dad. But Malik, at first I really disliked his character, alright? Because he strongly reminded me of Robert De Niro's character in the Leo DiCaprio movie, This Boy's Life. Only minus the physical abuse, because here's the thing. I love Robert De Niro. He's a great actor, and he was an amazing actor in This Boy's Life, but my gosh, he was a monster. And like, he will try and ruin Leo's happiness and all that stuff. And like, honestly, I straight up hated him. I was like, I don't know, I guess like, if there's a character who's like super abusive to like the hero of the movie, I'm like, I really despise that. All right, because like, no, I don't like that. Like, it's cool if it's like the super villain or something like that. Like, doesn't really matter if Green Goblin's beating up Spidey. That doesn't really anger me because it's comic book stuff. But if it's in like a real life scenario, like an abusive like boyfriend or a crazy like stepmother, I don't know. I say stepmother because I saw what was the show called? Oh, When They See Us. And my gosh, Raymond's stepmom, I wanted to give her the chancla to her face. She was dreadful. Anyway, but yeah, Malik was manipulative and, and a dream killer, so to say. Like in the beginning, when he stretched out his hand to collect the money Javid earned from his part-time job, he had a smirk that really upset me. I was like, my God. I mean, I understand, like, helping out and, trying to, like, help out with the finances at home. But did he have to make that face? Like, no. You make it seem like that money is going just for you. Like honestly, if my parents took my money just for themselves, like, no. Honestly, I wouldn't be here right now. So yeah, up yours, Dwight Hansen. I'm sorry, I just really hate that character. But that just means the actor is great. Love you, Bob. However, now let's get past the whole, like, me disliking this guy. There was a time when I did feel sorry for him. Like, in the movie, he gets laid off because of Margaret Thatcher's political reign. That is why you don't vote conservative, folks. I'm sorry, this ain't a political show. And he feels like he's failed his family for not being able to provide for them. Like, watching him leave the job postings and crying because he couldn't find anything, that hurt. Like, I was like, oh, my job is hiring if you want money. Like, come, I know it's the 80s and you're a fictional character, but I can help. But of course, with a theme of family, everything has to have a happy ending. Now, Javid's parents go to, hear him recite a paper on how the song Blinded by the Light influenced him. However, Javid decided to change it and make it relate to his father. And next thing you know, they reconcile. Like, Malik now supports Javid in his decision. He even calls Bruce Springsteen a Pakistani just for singing about respecting your parents. Like, my gosh. Wait, does that mean Freddie Mercury is Hispanic for singing a song about being best friends? Hey, we Hispanics love our friends, alright? We call them hermano. We call them like brother and cousin, not just random people we see on the street. We're a friendly bunch. So, there you go, folks. Love your fathers, unless they tell you to follow the Jews just to be successful. Yeah, you don't get it what that means, but watch the movie to figure that out. And of course, it's not a feel-good movie unless there's something really realistic in it that makes you really frustrated. I mean, like, let's see. Little Miss Sunshine was a really good feel-good film. And you sort of feel like a little frustrated with, like, how dysfunctional his family is. Like, we're trying to help this little girl go to a beauty show. And you're right here not being able to get over your own personal issues. Now with this one, racism is a major key in this film. Now, Javid, he's a young Muslim teenager, so obviously he's gonna suffer a lot of discrimination, especially in the late 80s. And in this film, the National Front, who are pretty much like the British KKK, is on the rise. They're attacking Pakistanis, drawing swastikas, and showing off their inbred faces in public. And you can tell the tensions are high, especially for Javid and his family. I mean, he and his friend Roops had to face 3 of them who called them Pakis at a cafe, and also forced them to give up their seats. And when that neo-Nazi piece of told them to go sit first so they can't smell them, I was like, I wanted to punch the screen so bad. I was like, no, oh heck no. And someone told me, hey, go over there because I don't want to smell you. And I'm wearing, my Old Spice deodorant and my nice little 007 cologne. Like, no. I know why you don't want to smell me. And I'll make you smell something else. Your ass. But yeah, Javid knows how to fight back, though. I know I don't mean physically, even though he should have. Because if you're a racist or in a Nazi, you deserve to get beat up. I don't care. I know violence ain't the answer, but I don't care. So yeah, he and Roops loudly quote and sing Springsteen to their faces, and they leave victorious, even ending up spitting on them. So there you have it, folks. When you see a Nazi on the streets, it's okay to spit at them. A little noogie wouldn't help, Sorry, moving on. Even his writing is his weapon. Like, his next door neighbor, Mr. Evans, finds his poem condemning the white nationalists and praises him for it. As it turns out, Evans was a World War II veteran disgusted by people in public wearing swastikas. Now, I first thought this guy was racist because he kept giving Javid dirty looks. But next thing you know, it became a total surprise and an ally to Javid, even giving him advice on how to fix, his relationship with his friend Matt after hurting his feelings. Like, oh my gosh, we all need a neighbor like Mr. Evans. Like, I don't have any neighbors like him, but it will be pretty cool. I mean, just shake his hand. Like, yes, there we go, guys. Support the troops and punch Nazis. Now, the part that pissed me off the most was during the wedding preparation. So, Javid's family leaves for his sister's wedding. However, they are blocked in traffic because of a neo-Nazi march. Yeah, and of course, Malik goes to get through, but ends up getting punched by one of those inbred, ugly, cousin-loving, trailer trash hecks. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, my dog's barking. He's mad too. He doesn't like racist people. And I'm just like, I know, like I said, violence ain't the answer, but in this instance, it's okay to punch Nazis. Okay, just do it. I'm sorry. We here at Cineguy don't condone violence and believe knowledge and watching movies is the best way to fight back. I don't know. I just want to incorporate watching movies. Watch movies, folks. They're really good. Whoa, wait a minute. Racism on high, white nationalists appearing in the public eye, Middle Eastern people getting harassed, and a political power deteriorating a nation? Where have I seen this before?
We will make America...
No. We are not a political show. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. Let's go to the character game. Vivek Kalra as Jared Khan. Honestly, this kid did a great job, alright? He really, he really played the part of, like, a teenager feeling trapped and then feeling free. And honestly, like, he was a lot of fun. And that smile is so innocent. Like, honestly, his smile could, like, cure cancer, so to say. Because it was so uplifting and so, like, cheerful. Like, it's like if he smiles at you, you have good luck. That's all I can say. Watch the movie and you'll see what I mean. So, yeah, Vivek, great performance right there. Gulvinder Keir as Malik Khan. Wow, talk about great acting right there. I mean, sure, you were a bit of an a-hole in the film, but you showed tough love, and you know what? You did a great job right there. Like, you really made me change my mind about your character, especially when I start to feel bad for you because you just want the best for your family. So I applaud you, sir. Haley Atwell as Mrs. Clay. That's right. Agent Carter is in this film, and she plays the teacher ally. Yeah. As you may know, many coming-of-age movies have that teacher friend who's, kind of like the mentor to the students. Like, we got Paul Rudd in Perks of Being a Wallflower. We got Woody Harrelson in The Age of 17. Who else? There's so many of them. I think I could play a good teacher, like, friend in these types of films. But, I don't know. I'm not much of an actor. We'll see. But yeah, she was the only person at first to, like, really support Javid. Like, it's because of her that he's, like, a big, well-known writer. Like, she read his poems. She submitted him to, like, writing contests. She even got him an internship at a newspaper. Like, we all need teachers like that. So, Mrs. Clay, I salute you. Agent Carter, I salute you. And of course, Aaron Fagura as Roops. He was good too. Like, he was a really good sidekick and friend to Javid. And you know what? I have to consider myself like him. All right, I will introduce my friends to, like, I don't know, Queen and Imagine Dragons, just so they can really feel the inspiration they are into my life. I won't say an inspiration, but I really love their music. But yeah, he did a great job. Alright guys, that was fun. This has been Blinded by the Light. If you want a good, culturally significant, very feel good, and well acted and well written, like, film, do check it out. You will enjoy this. And if you're a Bruce Springsteen fan, you will like this movie as well. So it's about time Springsteen, got the spotlight until they make an origin movie about him like they did with Freddie and Elton. Huh. If they make one from Bruce and he joins like Elton and Freddie, and let's say they make one for like Madonna, David Bowie, and Prince, would they form like an Avengers like for singers? I don't know, just a thought. Alright guys, my final rating for this film is 9 poems out of 10 little cars that need a push. That was a funny scene. Oh man, little yellow cars in the 80s, how you have advanced. Alright folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and join the crew, and we'll see you next time for another awesome review. Also, do let me know in the comments if you're cool with this new method of audio only. If not, I'll go back to video. It's just that audio only is easier to edit and faster too. While videos, like I gotta piece everything together, and I'm a busy person, so I don't really have the time. I don't know, up to you guys. The show is for you, not for me. Alright folks, this is Steven Angulo signing off. That's a wrap.